I ended up coming in through competitive gaming, through esports. I played a lot of Gears as a kid, much to my parents' dismay. A lot of late nights, a lot of early mornings. Ended up playing that throughout my university. I did a computer games tech degree, so that was kind of relevant. And then, yeah, upon graduating, knew that Splash Damage were working on Gears, or had worked on the previous Gears. And it was kind of just like a potluck chance of just, right, let's throw my CV that way. I found the lead tester on LinkedIn, and I just kind of hounded him with questions like, hey, I'd love to work on Gears. It's like my favorite game, and yeah, give me a shot. Luckily, looked out, got the interview, and yeah, started like a week later.
I studied creative writing and history in university, and a good friend of mine was working at a company named Turbine near Boston, and said, didn't you take a Tolkien class in college? I was like, yeah. He says, my company's making Lord of the Rings online, and we could use somebody who is in QA who knows about the lore and could be our lore monkey. And I said, I've never played an MMO before, nor have I done QA. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a single player, I've always played single player games. But it turned out that I sort of walked in the office. I was like, my people, I had no idea this is where you all were.
I went to university and studied as a marine biologist, and then I quit that really quickly. We did loads of natural history stuff, so I was always drawing, and I've always been obsessed with film, so I started doing storyboard art for film and TV and stuff. And while I was doing that, I trained up myself in 3D art, so I'm fully self-taught, and then eventually I worked making assets for the Unreal Marketplace, and then I started working as an outsourcer, and I just kept working on my portfolio, and I kept trying to just do environment art, and eventually someone decided to pay me to do it.
Applied to every games company that I could find. And this was back before you could apply through companies' websites, so I had to print off my CV, print off a cover letter, stick it in an envelope, address it, send it off, and hope that I heard something back. I eventually got an interview, which was great, and one of the things that I really learned over the years from being in interviews and conducting interviews is be honest and be yourself. A lot of the time it's more important who you are than what your skill set is.
It was kind of an accident, to be honest. I was meant to be doing a course in robotics, but I didn't get accepted in. And then I saw an advert in a paper for a games programming course. And it was something that I'd always been talking about with my friends, how cool would it be to join the games industry? Maybe we could go to university and come back and start our own company. And once I saw the advert, I just thought, yeah, that would be really cool. So that's how it all got started.
I played games forever, and I got a job at Game, working in retail. And then I went a roundabout way working in a hospital, in shops, working in PR, and then saw a job at Splash that kind of ticked off a bunch of skills that I kind of picked up along the way, and then just applied for it. I didn't think I was going to be qualified for it, but still here, still going. Yeah, I got it.